Alright, so it's been a very long time since we've made a Fantastic Frontier video, but as you might have guessed, there has been an update that has to do with the egg hunt also, and we're just going to start it off with that. So there's a sad rabbit now that is in Toppletown, and he tells you that somebody stole his eggs and ran down the path and asked if you would help him. Obviously we're going to help the guy out, so I decided to just show you what path he means. It is basically in Greenhorn Grove. Very close to Toppletown. If you have never played Fantastic Frontier before and you wanted to do this, you would need to get some kind of weapon. I'm not sure if it has a different kind of set HP, but you do have to kill this creature. As you can see though, it dies pretty easily, although I do have a lot of good stuff in the game. But anyways, you have to find this guy. He may not be exactly where he was in this video. As you see on the ground, there's little smashed eggs. They're kind of spread up all around, and he can be anywhere around there. But once you kill him, you get the eggs back, and then you'll just make your way back to the rabbit, and he will be very happy that you have saved the eggs. And he will give you a reward, which includes the egg hunter thing that has to do with Roblox, and some bunny ears that will give you plus 20 to jump. Other than that, they look pretty cool, and that is how we will get the first part of the update done. Everything else is just kind of the new update, exploring, basically me going through the process of learning where everything was and what everything was. So if you wanted to still watch that and were curious about that, I'm showing you how to get there. I believe there are 2 new houses, quite a bit of new items. So there's a new shop, and there's a new task master. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys all of that. Like I said, it was me kind of exploring the whole thing, so it might be a little slow, but I did try my best. So if you wanted to get to the new island, the best thing to do would be to go to the Blue Ogre Camp like I did. Then you go a little bit south along the beach and you'll find the beach. It sounded like I said peach, but you'll go along the beach and you'll find Realtor Reynold. And he will actually have another house for sale, which is a $500,000 house, and it comes with a boat that will allow you to travel to the new area. And obviously I do buy this house, and I kind of show off the inside. It is just a little house, obviously. It's nothing too special, but basically we just go in there, and it looks cozy, it's nice. The chest is right near the door. Pretty cool, I guess. Nothing too crazy, but the other house has a lot more storage room, and I think we'll be showing that off at the end of the video. But anyways, we go ahead and click the boat now since we're able to, and we can travel to the new island. And once I was here, I did not know what to expect, really. Didn't know what I was looking for. Just kind of flew around looking for anything. And I did notice as soon as I killed these guys that they did add a lot new Itempedia items. As you can see, I didn't really get anything new, but a few things. And I decided to take a quick look at the Itempedias. Obviously I had finished this one, and now I have a lot more things in there to get. And that was how I noticed that they have added new items. And which is pretty cool. I'm not too sure how that works. I mean, some people already have finished all of them, so it doesn't really affect them because they already have all the rewards, but I'm sure they're going to be trying to finish it again. So quickly after coming to this new area, I noticed there is a lot of harvestables that you can pick up. Especially later on in the video, you'll see there is a giant tree kind of in the middle of this new island, and it is very dangerous. A lot of monsters will spawn around there, including, I guess it's kind of like a new boss, but it's more like a mother to the ghosts that are on the island. I'm not too sure. I haven't really encountered it or tried to kill it yet. It does only spawn at night, and it disappears during the daytime. So definitely going to be trying to put out a video on that a little bit later. Definitely just wanted to get one out as quick as possible about all the new updates and stuff that have been released. So that's basically what this is. And like I said, it is just a lot of exploring, a lot of picking up new items, exploring, finding this orange block. Not really sure what this is about yet either. I'm not sure if it holds any significance at all or what exactly it is, but it does damage to you if you're too close to it, and it does more damage the closer you are. I don't think you can hurt it, and I'm not too sure what exactly that is, but I'm gonna figure it out if it is something. And I'm gonna be honest though, they did also change how endurance works and HP regen. It's no longer based on your maximum health. You regen the flat amount plus HP regen per second. So it's a little bit different. I think basically they nerfed it along with endurance. It is not as strong anymore. The values have been reduced by 30% for all items. So pretty big nerf to endurance. Not really sure what that's going to change with a lot of the setups, but other than that, I am kind of excited to see all of the new items that they added into the game too. I've seen a few screenshots, and I also find the shop and kind of show it off a little bit in this video. And there are some items that seem pretty broken, but I didn't really buy any of them yet because I spent most of my money on the new house, which costs 15 mil, which you'll also see in the video. But we are at this tree that we mentioned earlier, and like I said, you do need to be careful because at nighttime the mother of the ghosts can spawn here and it does a lot of damage. Obviously this one is not the mother, it is just a little baby, but definitely seems very aggressive and angry at me. Not sure what I did, but we'll go ahead and try to take it out of the game very smoothly. And there are a lot of them that end up spawning. I'm pretty sure I do show it in the video. And they drop ghost charms, and they also stack. And I am not too sure what they are used for. But basically, like I said earlier too, this new island area seems like there is a lot of harvestables and things that you can collect and pick up that sell for a decent amount of money. It is just very dangerous at nighttime, so you definitely should be careful. And all along this tree, on the little bushes, I guess you would call them, and at the very top, there are bird nests that you'll find. You can actually open them and get eggs, bird eggs, and I think you'll see later also when I find the new task guy, he gives me a task to find 3 nebula bird eggs or something, and he'll give me an award or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess they're just little bird's nests, and you can open them up and have a chance to get good eggs that sell for more than others. Not too sure if there's going to be another use or not, but it's just something that's in the game also. And with this update, we haven't really been given too much information about everything, so we're all kind of just trying to discover it and figure it out as soon as possible. So if you're watching this video and you have any more information on this update that I didn't cover, just didn't know about, feel free to leave a comment explaining it or letting me know. I'm sure everyone else would really appreciate it too. And yeah, basically there are a lot of new items that you can find. I ran out of inventory space very quickly, and I didn't really want to teleport out. I'm not even sure if I could, but I decided to just keep going up the tree, seeing how far I can go, which you don't need minion and wings to get up here. Obviously, if you just had a salamander or a gnome rocket launcher, you could boost yourself up and keep landing on the bushes, especially if you had your mushroom parasol still. And like I said too, at night you do need to be careful, so I wouldn't recommend doing it if you weren't that strong. But basically there are a lot of things up here. There's a little spider that decided to spawn up there. And there's a little tree thing, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's just another collectible. And there were also a few knights. I'm not really sure what I would call them. Some of those big like knights, giant knights or whatever. And the ones that I found, they could do a little jump attack at you, and they actually would heal themselves if they got too low, to the point where I actually couldn't kill it by myself. It just kept healing. I'm not sure if, since my friend came and helped me, if that's why we were able to kill it, or if it was because he was standing close enough to where it was trying to always attack him so it wasn't healing himself. Not too sure on the specifics, but you need to watch out for those knights because they do a lot of damage and can heal themselves. But we move on now to the part where I find the new house, which costs 15 million, which makes it the most expensive house that you can buy on Fantastic Frontier at the moment. And it does hold 80 items. It has a storage of 80. Obviously that's spread across a few chests, But if you're on the island, it's just basically west to a point where it's kind of northwest, and it's very easy to find because you can notice how the rocks look. That's how it looks all over behind us where we just came from. So it's not too hard to find. You just have to travel for a little bit down this narrow beach path. And this house, I don't know if I would even call it a house, but it is definitely unique and pretty awesome. As you can see, there's really no door to it, but you can see the realtor standing out here, so we just go ahead and talk to him, and he'll give us some of the information. Usually he will give you some kind of tour of the house, but we didn't get that in this one. And my cat is mad that I won't let it inside my room, if you heard that scratching on the door. But anyways, like I said, this is a $15 million house, or 15 million gold, I guess is a better way of saying it. And it is not really a house, it's an orb, like he says. So this is basically the door. And when we enter this, it is kind of just a very small area with a staircase, a spiral staircase going all the way up. And it has storage chests on each side going up. So basically, all in all, you're only spending 15 mil on the storage space. The house isn't really a house. It doesn't look that good at all, in my opinion. But it is unique for the houses that are on Fantastic Frontier, so it's pretty cool, I guess. And it does have a little fishing well at the very top, which, of course, doesn't make too much sense, but we pretty much just accept that. But anyways, now that we showed off the house, we are going to eventually show off the shop. And it did take me a while to find it, and I wasn't even really sure what it looked like. And from what I understand, it does also travel all over the island during day and nighttime or whatever. It does teleport around. But at least now you'll be able to know what you're looking for, which is this little thing. And it calls itself the Construct. And there are some pretty cool items that he will be selling. I didn't get too lucky when I looked. It was just a little cosmetic coat and some magic armor. Or melee armor, actually. I don't know why I said magic. And the sword, this is why, it's because the sword also takes damage from magic, which is kind of weird. I wanted to buy it and show it off a little bit, but I only have 17 mil, and I kind of want to figure out what the best thing is and get that bought first, so I can record some videos on most of the new stuff that people really want to know about. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, we are going to find the task guy, which basically, if you didn't know, he will tell you to find X amount of something, or just something along the lines, and he'll give you a reward for doing so. And at first I didn't know what this was, so I was a little scared. I just kind of seen a hole in the wall and was like, ooh, what's this? And I went in there, and I didn't know if it was a creature or if it would start attacking me, so I was a little scared. I decided to shoot it, make sure it was friendly. Obviously it was an NPC, so decided to go in and talk to him. Figured out he was the guy that gives you the tasks. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It definitely would mean a lot to me. And if you know anything about this update that I did not cover, feel free to leave a comment or hit me up in my Discord to let me know. The link to that is in the description. And hopefully I see you guys in my future videos. See ya.